Hello everyone, this is Mir Kalatov with you. Today we want to show you our tables, demonstrate how to measure for them on a boat, and understand which table will suit you best. Because basically there are two distinctions. The main thing is PVC, which is an ND&D boat, where you have an inflatable bottom and a plywood bottom, where you have a wooden bottom assembled. And this is where the difference lies in which table will suit you better. So look, in order for you to understand which table is best for you, you need to take, for example, some kind of board, place it flat, and take a tape measure. Take a tape measure and understand how many centimeters you have there. So here we have 11, and there is 1.5, and what this gives us is that for ND&D boats, it ranges from 7 to 13 centimeters, while for floor boats, it ranges from 3 to 7 centimeters. Knowing this indicator, you can determine which range you fall into and choose the table you need. Let me show you the options for ND&D. We have two variants. You see the cut will be slightly larger due to the fact that it has a larger range. There is an ND&D Pro table. The Pro version indicates that there is a folding table. Here are indeed all of the hole exits and the damper so that the table can be secured. Without it, but with edges, so that you can throw in various small items which are also covered. Everything is very neatly assembled. All the plywood is painted and treated with moisture resistant material to prevent it from swelling. However, if you have a boat from 3 to 7 meters, the cut here is slightly smaller. We also have a modification, which is Omega, and this is Omega M. They differ in that the M version is slightly smaller and narrower than the press. There is also a difference between Omega and Omega M, in that here we have a built-in table and the interior is slightly different. This is what the interior looks like. I will leave a link in the description under this video to all these tables and their dimensions, so you can understand which battery will suit you. For example, if you take ND&D Pro for instance, the well-known 30 ampere titanium battery fits perfectly, for example, while a standard NDD like the classic Security Delta 12 ampere will fit at maximum. For instance, the 18 ampere battery fits perfectly into the Omega. Here you need to create a mount so that the battery doesn't rattle. Why hasn't the mounting been made here? Because it is impossible to use the same mounting for everyone. Therefore, once you have purchased a battery, you understand how to place it, how to secure it, and so on. Here you are the one who finalizes it to make it more convenient for you. We have floor tables, and what's new is the Max model. It's currently trendy to have equipment like Panoptix and Active Target in your arsenal. They have this converter module that needs to be placed in these tables, which can be a bit challenging to install. Therefore, new Max tables have been developed, which are an upgrade from the previous Pro model. Now we have the Omega Pro Max table. Notably, it has added edges and there are holes on both sides. This is designed so that on one side you can output the Panoptix sensor, which is already on the rotator, while the other side has a hole for the transom sensor. Additionally, if we open it up, there are already two shock absorbers which provide better support for the table. Even better, there are also two additional holes so that you can connect both the battery and the head unit that you can secure here. So keep in mind, it closes quite heavily, which is calm. You can probably comfortably place a 5-liter vodka container, shorter, and this is for the floor, meaning 37 if you have a range. But if you have an NDD boat, we also have NDD Pro Max with side rails and a latch to secure it. There are also holes on this side and plugs on that side. the plugs were specifically added so that if you happen to like this table, but currently have no plans for Panoptics, these holes wouldn't be left open. They made plugs, and the internal layout is such that there is also an additional hole for the guy line, allowing all wires and communications to fit perfectly. In order for the GLS to fit perfectly here, all wires and any communications you will run will be hidden here, and you won't have any extra wires hanging. So keep in mind, now you know the names of these tables, you know how to choose the right one for yourself, and call us at our phone number 800-222-92 or on WhatsApp at our work, phone number 8495-1070256. You can also call. We are waiting if you have any questions. By the way, I forgot to mention that many are now focusing on the horizontal position. And we have a budget solution. These are swivel mounts. This mount is for a 7.9-inch screen. This one is for a 10-12-inch screen. The price is around $500-550. The point is that you drill where it is convenient for you. The upper discs go on top, while the washer and nut go underneath. You tighten it, and the screen rotates horizontally without any problems. And you place it where it is convenient for you. So if you are taking ND tables, I recommend that you assemble the boat, sit down, place it here, or place it here. And for example, put the compass here. From this format, everything is maximally thought out and budgetary, angry. Also, everything is imbued. So keep in mind that we also have such small items in our assortment. Here is a demonstration on the Riverbots 390 ND boat, and the table is crooked here. I am actually just showing that this table is specifically made for fishing and that the smaller cut will stand crooked. To avoid this, you must measure accurately, and the ND table fits perfectly. Although I specifically inflated this boat for this video, I asked the manager at Riverbots whether the heights of the electric motors are the same or if they differ. He said they are the same, but as you can see in reality, that's not the case. You still need to measure it yourself, and then you'll understand for sure. We rarely adjust things so that they don't fit for a person, but there is this small percentage, and I want to eliminate it. That's all. Call if you have any questions. We will answer any inquiries. All the best. Goodbye.